up to it, but if anyone feels like sharing their experience with the storytelling process, I'd love to hear someone talk about it.
Well, thank you, Amy, for helping me get on stage for the first time.
You did so good. Everybody did.
And for helping me find my story, because I cycled through a few when I was thinking about being Muslim in America. I was like, wow, that's a lot. I could talk about that. I am clearly qualified. But a lot of my initial stories were more geared towards non-Muslims. And I realized that I really want to speak towards my community. And I feel like having to balance parental expectations versus what you want to do is very relatable. And it's something I've experienced a lot, and I'm glad that I'm able to share that. So I went with that.
Great question, too. So I am the host of the podcast Feminine and Fulfilled, and, I do a lot of storytelling, actually. I share a lot about my life, and I interview other powerful women. So I'm very used to speaking, and my experience with Story District has been so phenomenal. I want to say a personal thank you to you, Amy, for being a wizard, a real wizard, because I feel like I have shared everything. But when I first met with Amy, and she's like, let me get to know you. And, I'm kind of telling her a lot of my canned stuff, things that usually are very moving to people or interesting. She's like, let's dig a little bit more. And the story that I shared tonight, I've never shared publicly. I haven't even shared with friends or people that I talk to quite frequently. My leg was actually shaking the whole time. I really was so connected to this story that through this process, Amy, you saw that this was the story to share and helping me to refine it and really also make it more condensed. I'm also verbose, like Hiba. So being able to understand that you can really land something and understand the journey of a story, the arc of a story, all the technicalities, but then also the soul that goes behind it to really just show up as a real person. So all of that, Amy, thank you so much for this process. It's really supported me, and I couldn't recommend this more. So this is a big testimonial for Story District. And a plug.
Amy, yes.
And make sure you donate to Story District and tell all your friends so we can keep doing things like this. I